The patrol started at the Windhoek police station at 6 o'clock in the early evening, headed by the Deputy Chief of Police, Major General Joseph Shikongo. The men and women in uniform were all geared up as the patrol commenced.
Noise pollutions. Today is another day. Everybody's happy. You will find those that will be firing, taking their pistol and the rifles and start firing in the air, not knowing the danger and the risk associated with firearms. You might find this direction, but that this bullet will just come down and hit an innocent person.
About 2 hours into the patrol, all seemed well as there was not much activity on the streets of Kadutura. Residents were in their yards and some could be seen dancing in excitement to welcome the new year. As the procession of the patrol cars drove through the streets, Major General Joseph Shikongo, through a loudspeaker, pleaded with residents to observe safety precautions.
No gender-based violence, no fighting, no drug abuse, no alcohol abuse.
Shortly thereafter, the patrol came across a disturbing stabbing incident. Just as the police convoy arrived at an intersection in Guregap, an unidentified man was stabbed in the lower abdomen. The suspect fled into the nearby ghettos and a chase ensued. The suspect has unfortunately not been caught and remains at large. As the hour to midnight drew closer, the police were tipped off about nightclubs that were operating in violation of COVID-19 rules. XS is a new club in Windhoek's southern industrial area where hundreds of club goers paid $300 to be part of the countdown. A South African act was brought in as the main act, but Major General Shikongo insisted that laws must be respected. The situation was the same at all clubs visited. Blatant violation of set COVID-19 regulations was observed. There was no adherence of wearing of masks and there was no limitations of revelers in the club.
I direct the following, that immediately next week we are going to have some meetings with the club owners. All of them. If you need to invite the media, we can do that. We wanted to have a conversation with the club owners, with the pub and restaurant owners, and we talk to them.
The Deputy Inspector General concluded that such patrols should not only be a once-off activity. Emil Sebeb, NBC News, Windhoek.